Hi, and this is Neela for Elle Studio again. In this video, I'm going to make pocket pages for a trip that we did sometime in 2016, Feb 2016. I'm going to use Elle Studio Feb kit with some add-ons and stamps. So this is the Feb monthly kit, and then I have all the detailed stamp set. I might use some of it. And then there is also the icon stamp set from this month, which is really cute. And isn't this stamp amazing? You can make your own 3x4 cards. I have these sticker labels and some words. Not sure if I'll use it, but I love the colors and I need to see which one applies to the layout. And these puffy stickers, I'm definitely going to use them on my pocket page spread. And then I have these journal cards that I haven't yet used. These are blank, or I don't know how do I put it, like neutral journal cards. And I may use some of these to supplement my Feb Kit 3x4 cards. These are very neutral and easy to make it your own. So and here are the photos that I printed out. And then I have printed out 12 photos, but I will use only 9, and I'm going to cut them and then start placing them on my pocket pages, and then we'll get back and see what cards I'm going to use for what position and how I'm going to mix up my photos and cards.
So here I'm opening my Feb kit. It's always like a wonderful present when you open a new kit because the cards are just amazing and so are the die cuts. So right now I'm picking up the cards that make most sense for the spread. Of course, I'm looking at the colors. At the same time, I'm looking for cards where I can add my journaling because I have quite a bit of journaling. So I'm moving around the cards trying to see what works best. It's a lot of trial and error.
So here are my pocket pages with all my photos and cards all laid out. These are the photos I want to use and these are the cards that I want to use, but I may still move some of them around depending on balance of color and busyness. All of the photos actually are very colorful and pretty busy in spite of snow being the background. These photos are from a ski trip that we did in 2017, in Feb 2017, and it's Big Bear Lake. So it was an awesome trip and we went with friends, so you see some of our friends included in the photos. But I still have 3 of these photos that I still want to include on my spread, and I'm going to add them behind the photos. So I'm going to go ahead and type a little bit and on some of the journal cards, and then we'll get back after that. So here we are. I have typed up my journaling on all the cards, and then I did move them around from where we left off last. I made sure that because it is such a colorful spread, I made sure that we have some sort of visual triangles. The orange, this brown I'm going to consider as orange. It's orange brown anyways. And then the teal. So there are a couple of visual triangles over there. And everything else, I mean, I've just placed them according to what made sense to me. I have to say I did spend quite a bit of time typing up the journaling on all the cards. It did take me quite some time. And I consider this kind of a thorough journaling because the trip was over 3 or 4 days. So I'm happy that I have all this information all written down and thoughts and feelings. So now I'm going to go ahead and start embellishing each of these cards. I'm going to put you on fast forward and let's see what the final product looks like.
So I got some die cuts from the Feb kit and added them to my cards, and if you read the journaling, they make sense to place them where I'm placing them. And then at this point I decided to add some pink, and I'm also adding On Holiday Break is from one of the previous kits actually. And these wood veneer circles, they're my absolute favorite from the releases this month. And I use the little snippets labels. They're so cute, and I absolutely wanted to incorporate them on this spread. And I stamped the "This is fun" phrase from all the details stamp set on that particular label. And I wanted to add another label, but it didn't fit on that particular photo, so I just added the favorite die cut from this month. And I added a camera wood veneer on that photo, and I decided to add another one just to kind of balance it out, to spread the wood veneer around.
So when the camera was not recording, I ended up finishing this card. I added a pink label behind this camera, and then finished stamping this "Love this photo" saying on this card. And on this card, I stuck Big Bear, which is the location, and then I stamped geotag stamp here. And I used these pink stickers. And I really wanted to use pink because there is a little bit of pink around in the layout. I see a little bit here and a little bit here. And then I added it here, and then I want to bring the pink here too. So yeah, this is going to be one colorful layout. And I've added a little bit pink on this corner too. And I'm going to now, I need to look up the dates, so I'll add the dates later. And I was considering adding the month in two ways. This is a wood veneer piece which was released in one of the previous months, and then I also had these stickers, these puffy stickers, which are months of the year stickers. And so this February is really big, so I considered adding it this way, but I didn't like how that looked on the 3x4 card. I think this February month would fit better on a 4x6 card. So instead I'm going to use this wood veneer to say Feb. I know I can add it in the date, but I really wanted to add this wood veneer and the month here specifically. So I'm going to stick this down and put you on fast forward again and talk you through the rest.
Now I'm sticking down the die cut with the location on it, and I'm also sticking down the wood veneer with the month. And I found some tabs from the previous kits where the colors match the current kit, and I wanted to add the tabs to the photos so that there is some sort of indication that, there is something behind your photo, because I was going to add 3 photos behind 3 other photos. So I had to move those tabs around, or the photos with the tabs around, to make sure that they fit well, because the tab was actually covering up the journaling, and then it was clashing with the existing die cut and stuff. So I did move them around quite a bit to figure out where they fit. It really didn't matter behind what photos or what cards I put the existing photos, but I really wanted to have an indication that there was something there and make sure that the tabs didn't cover up other things. And then in the end, I added my last wood veneer.
Okay, so I think here is my final pocket page spread. I love how it turned out, even though it's very colorful, and I usually stick to a sort of a two-tone or a neutral kind of color scheme, and I do make colorful spreads, but they are usually limited in the number of colors. But since I pretty much stuck to one kit for most of my elements, and when I picked elements from other kits, which is this one, this card, they kind of are in the same color scheme as the current kit. So yeah, other than these two die cuts and this card, everything else is from this particular kit. And this arrow, I'm going to stick it down later because I want to kind of cover this and I want it to span over both the pockets. So I'm going to stick it on top of the pockets. I don't want to stick it down yet. And then I'm going to write the date over here and take photos and then put it at the end of the video for you to look at some close-ups and other things. So I hope you enjoyed the process of this pocket page spread coming together. And I also want to tell you that the wood veneer, I kind of ended up adding more than what I thought. Initially, I thought I would just add these 3 circles. But then I wanted to add this camera here, and then that became 4. And I like to have odd number of elements of the same type on my page. So then I added this one, that became 5. Then I remembered that I wanted to add the Feb wood veneer here, so that became 6, and I'm like, no, I need to have another one, so I added this star, and so now I have 7 pieces of wood veneer. Let me tell you, I really love the way it turned out, and I hope you like it too. So see you in the next video. Hope you'll subscribe to my channel, and I hope to add more videos as time progresses. Thank you and bye.